So it's a windy 4th of June 2024 and finally I received the PIN number from Google and therefore my channel is officially monetized. What that means is that the roughly £2.50 I receive a day in ad revenue from Google AdSense. Obviously Google owns YouTube, and the adverts they put on my videos, annoying as they are, they do now from today onwards actually officially earn me £2.50 a day, which with that PIN number it meant I could actually activate the account, and yeah, so wonderful. What I need to do is to try and increase it from £2.50 a day to something a bit more useful. Obviously that's a cup of coffee. So yeah, what a good day. Now the reason it's dropped down from about hovering around £4 a day to £2.50 a day is primarily because I've uploaded slightly fewer videos in the last 2 weeks, but also the watch hours have gone down, so fewer people have been watching the videos. So I obviously need to up my game in those terms, which I will do over the summer, learn proper video content creation and generally create a more compelling channel, which I'm very excited about. Obviously the motivation levels have gone up a bit now that I can claim my £2.50 a day. So thank you everybody for subscribing, and thanks for following along and watching my videos. Do make sure you watch them all the way through and let the adverts play if you can possibly stomach that, because that all helps in terms of increasing above £2.50 a day. So what I'm doing now, it's the 4th of June, as I said. I'm going to walk up towards Leeson Road. I'm down at Ventnor East Cliffs at the moment on the Isle of Wight. So let's have a wander east towards Leeson Road, see how far we get. The reason I want to go up in that direction was because there's been a couple of rare birds. So there was a greenish warbler found at Luckham Farm yesterday. The chances of that still being there are basically zero. And I found a marsh warbler just up here yesterday as well, which is a nice little rarity that wasn't here this morning. But you never know, there might be something else around. It's kind of peak week in terms of the very rare birds. So let's go and have a look. An overcast and breezy day today, hence I am using the external microphone. Hopefully you're not hearing too much of the wind. Just going to go down this slope, I think, as long as there are not too many dog walkers down there. See if the marsh warbler's still there. You could probably hear the white throat. Let's point the microphone towards him. I assume that's pretty loud. Certainly is in real life. Just coming up to him now. So that is a common whitethroat, a Sylvia warbler. Oh, it just flew off. So this is where the marsh warbler was, just down here. We're at Wheeler, or just looking towards Wheeler's Bay now. The marsh warbler was in this little valley here. Just a migrant, it's going through. You'll find some wetter, shrubby habitat like this. Habitat structure is good, but it does need it to be a bit wet, which this patch isn't. Anyway, let's walk up towards Leeson Road. It's clearly not there anymore, because I would have heard it by now, I think, singing. Just going to walk along St Catherine Street. So the windy spring continues, unfortunately. Wonder if we're going to get some nice settled warm weather this spring. Probably not. It's actually officially summer now, isn't it? If I was a greenish warbler, I'd probably pitch into some sycamores like this and start singing. Well, no greenish warblers apparent in there today. No greenish warblers up there either. Shame there's no sun, might induce them to start singing. Them. Maybe one or two, perhaps. Lovely view down into Bonchurch. There's the chalk downlands above the houses along Leeson Road, all owned by the National Trust. Superb for wildflowers and butterflies and the like. There's a lovely clump of field rose just up here. Let's have a look at that. Wow, gorgeous. Got to be my favourite shrubby wildflower, field rose. Rosa arvensis. Absolutely beautiful. Nice thorny shrubs. There's hawthorn, centre of the frame. Then next to it, just here, is blackthorn. I assume those massive thorns, both of them have got, especially blackthorn, designed to discourage things like aurochs, wild cattle, and European elephants and rhinos that we used to have roaming across European landscapes. Okay, you're going to have to remind me what this is. It's dogwood, isn't it? Wild dogwood in flower. Or native dogwood. Cornus sanguinea, is that right? Can't remember. Answers in the comments section, please. What's the Latin name of dogwood? And indeed, is this dogwood? Certainly looks like it to me. And our version of sycamore. Field maple. So what's the Latin name to that then? Acer campestri, I think. Again, give me comments in the comments section. So there's a little tiny leaf of field maple next to the big leaf of sycamore. Acer pseudoplatanus, I believe. Or something like that. It's roughly right. Luckily, I don't think I have many botanists watching my videos, so you'll never know if I'm right or wrong. And this is ivy, without the ivy-shaped leaves. It's pretty cool. There's ivy leaves down here, same plant probably. And here's some yew, native yew. Coming up to chimney steps now, which is a good access down to the pits in Bonchurch. Going to carry on walking east along Leeson Road for a little way along here. Not sure how far I'll go, depends on my stamina. So I was earning a little side income by helping out in the museum, the Longshoremen's Museum, but that's largely finished now. So that's why I need to step up really and do a lot more writing, do a lot more video content creation, and find another part-time job to see me through to when the channel really starts to take off and the book sales start to take off. So book sales have been really low. I've only sold 2 so far in June. We're on the 4th of June. But that's entirely, it's all under control basically, so I knew it would take a long time to get the various side incomes up to a level where I can afford to live and do this content creation stuff. And that's what it's proving to do. It's proving to take a long time. So originally my little motto was breaking free in 2023, the theory being that things would align, various income streams would align in by the end of 2023, and then I could become fully location independent. That didn't happen, obviously. So then I switched it to the end of this year, 2024, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen because I'm not spending enough time writing books, and my YouTube channel is only yielding £2.50 a day roughly. So I've switched it to the end of 2025. So breaking free 2025 doesn't quite have the same ring to it. But that is the plan. So most of the income, I think, will come from books ultimately, book sales, because I've got so many books that are in the works, which obviously I self-publish, which means I earn more than if I had a traditional publisher. Last month I earned about £25 from book sales. But as I said, that's completely under control because you need a game plan. You need to build up a backlist of books, which then go on to gradually sell, and that kind of triggers the algorithm to organically promote your various books in your backlist. But basically during 2023 I didn't optimise my book writing time. I didn't really take the opportunity as I should have done when I had money saved in the bank to write as much as possible. If I'd done that, then now I'd be in a better situation. But it is what it is. I'm pulling fingers out now. So somebody down in Ventnor Bay has offered me some wood, which I'm going to use to build the proper bed frame in the car, although it was really warm last night in the car. Nice Dunnock there singing. So the jury's still out as to whether, when it does properly get warm, which it isn't at the moment, whether I can really crash in it overnight. If the air temperature overnight is just too warm, then it's going to be pretty unbearable, I think, in that tiny car. Even when you've got the windows open, it's too warm in there. It was last night, so we'll see. Might end up back in the stranded Berlingo. Just use the car as a car and use the Berlingo as a place to crash, although it is being used for storage at the moment. All my worldly belongings are in that van. Walk a little way along here. Probably won't walk too far, to be honest. Coming up towards the Smuggler's Haven Cafe as was now. So the greenish warbler was just over on Luckham Farm, which is just over there, just ahead of us. See car parks at Smuggler's Haven, the vanished holiday block, vanished toilet block, which is now fallen down a couple of tens of metres perhaps down the cliff face. Well, I'm not going to bother going any further because you can't really. There's a Smuggler's Haven Cafe, the Landslip directly beyond it. Just walking back down now to Bonchurch Chute. I think I'll head down that way into the undercliff. Wandering down this way to have a look at the landslip from another angle. Surprised this path is still open, to be honest. It's good, definitely good, but not entirely sure how far you can get down here. Hopefully I won't have to turn back because I want to go through the landslip down to Bonchurch rather than going down the rest of Bonchurch Chute. No sounds of any greenish warblers, unfortunately. Lovely shady canopy though. It's a shame it's all sycamores, but a lovely canopy. There's a wren. Been a few golden orioles today as well, so it's a likely spot. Actually, I've had golden oriole down here before, just directly below us at well, just above Monk's Bay. Can't remember the name of the farm down there now. Chiff chaff in the background. Okay, so it's opening up now. It looks like as far as we can go. Maybe. There's a buzzard up there, obviously coming into its territory. So I'm not sure I can get any further, but I'll persevere and see if I can. Let's see what the locals are doing. Is there a path down this way at all? I want something going left, really. So there's clearly been people scrambling through this way. So if I just go down here, I should be able to rejoin the path that's fallen away, or part of which has fallen away. Yeah, but after that it may not go any further. Let's have a look. Oh dear, this is not good. I think I'm going to turn back and go up Bonchurch Chute, or go down Bonchurch Chute towards Monk's Bay. Well, back on the intact path now, so let's walk back up to St Lawrence Chute, Bonchurch Chute. Really must remember where I am one of these days. Yeah, I'm surprised this section of path hasn't been closed. So back on Bonchurch Chute now. Let's walk down into Bonchurch itself. Walk down through here, it's a lovely little walk through here. Lovely big old yew tree, very popular with firecrests come the autumn. Just managed to confuse the gimbal there again. It's quite funny when that happens. Big slab of green sand. One of the more solid rocks in the undercliff. Going to walk along the front, I think. Go down to Monk's Bay and then walk along the front towards Ventnor Bay. Drop down here towards Eastdean.
So there's Monk's Bay over there. I'm going to head back west now into Ventnor. Don't forget to like the video if you do indeed like it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. There's Bonchurch Pottery just here. It's very blowy along here, so the might be really irritating for you watching. There's the pottery. So I'm not going to film too much along here just because it's so breezy.
Lovely oxeye daisy there with red valerian. So I'm now back in the van. It's about approaching 6 o'clock in the evening and the rain has started and it's blooming windy and blooming cold. You can see the murk coming from the southwest basically. So I've decided that the Google AdSense money that will be released soon will go to the drone, as will all buymeacoffee.com donations that anybody makes. So thank you people for both following the or allowing adverts to run on the videos and for donating money via buymeacoffee.com or PayPal. PayPal is actually the best way to do it because I get a higher percentage of your donation via the PayPal link. I reckon it's about 200 so far from Google AdSense, 200 quid. So that's a really good start in terms of savings for the drone. But yeah, watch this space. Hopefully I'll get one fairly soon if I can get more videos out and get more Google AdSense cash. So I hope you're enjoying this video about Ventnor and the Undercliff. If so, then don't forget there are 2 books I've written. One, Birdwatching Around Ventnor, creatively named, and the second one is Wildlife Watching Around Ventnor. Just short books about the local area that are the subject of this video. Available on Amazon. I'll put a link below this video, and you can also order it from the library, and it's available in all major bookshops, both of these little booklets, and in a few shops along the Esplanade like the Longshoremen's Museum and Lady Scarlett's Tea Room as well. But yeah, I'll put a link to the description if you want a slightly deeper dive into the Isle of Wight Undercliff, and these 2 little booklets might be of interest to you. Just go onto Amazon otherwise and just search for Steve Jones and Ventnor and you should find them.